Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Tales of Monkey Island. Apparently the game right now has decided to make some annoying sounds, either based on the fire right ear flickering or something else, so I'm gonna leave. Nope, it is actually the sound in the game of the printing press. Which, unless I'm supposed to throw the cheese in the printing press for some reason, which would be funny.
That's cheesy enough as it is.
I have no reason to do that. There is good news though. I think we've triggered for a new character to show up. This crusty pirate, so we'll see what he has to say. He's new.
Hey there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
It's Hemlock McGee.
And he's got the sickness.
Couldn't leave old Hemlock alone with his grog and his tattered dreams, could they?
Who is this guy? Oh, this is the guy that we threw out of Club 41.
Why aren't you in Club 41, curled up with your grog?
The two diamond cannon cloggers kicked me out.
Why?
The club has a strict no feet, no service clause.
Talk about adding insult to injury.
So what happened to your legs?
What the heck happened to your legs?
You mean, aside from some idiot getting a poor old pirate involved in a deadly bar fight?
Yeah.
4 words. The Marquis de Sange.
And I'm gonna venture a guess that Desange is French for the Marquis. So it's the Marquis, the Marquis.
The Marquis de Singe cut off your legs?
Aye, not all at once, of course. He cut off the first leg 7 years ago, after I stubbed my toe while investigating the winds of Blossom Island.
That seems kind of severe.
Aye, sometimes I think that Auntie Git has it in for me.
You know, even aside from the legs, you're looking a little green at the gills.
I think you should mind your own beeswax, you lily-livered sucker.
So if everybody gets this curse, then everybody's gonna turn out to be kind of evil.
You were investigating the winds of Blossom Island?
Aye, I've been trying to suss out these zany zephyrs since I washed up here. I even found an ancient scroll that promised to lead me to all the answers.
No.
Aye, but I couldn't figure it out. I got so frustrated that I kicked one of those statues out in the jungle and stubbed me toe. When I went to that butcher Desange, he cut me leg off.
Harsh.
Without 2 good legs, I couldn't explore anymore. So I limped into Club 41 and started up a long-term relationship with a keg of grog.
Can I see your ancient scroll?
Afraid not, Skippy. Some 2-bit bitch stole it from me in a poker game a few months ago. Won't do any good without my eye of the manatee, though.
Keen.
Interesting.
Can I borrow it?
Now, why in the name of Neptune's hangnails would I let you borrow this priceless artifact of a long-dead civilization?
So I can... Because of my plus 10 charisma?
Because of my plus 10 charisma.
Fine. Can't use it anymore anyhow.
So any of those choices, joke choices,
Thanks,
would
I
have
promise you
worked,
probably won't
obviously.
regret this.
Alright. The winds do seem like they're getting stronger, and they're getting a little irritating to listen to. So now...
This looks promising.
You start to scroll at the altar, then we go bee, monkey, wind, which seems like whatever direction the wind is blowing. Then well with a flower, we can do that. Then wind, then bee, then wind, then the puzzle, the calendar, then wind, and that will open to a portal. This seems a little redundant. And I'm starting to think that this first chapter might be so long that it'll just air for an entire month on my channel, and then we might take a little bit of a break and take a different play a different point and click adventure and then come back to it. Maybe several months before we finish the whole thing. That's kind of what we did with the Sam and Max games, I think. So we use this with the altar. And then we dance. And then we're going to have to just look at the map to confirm we know what we're doing. Looking for bee, monkey, wind. Alright. Start off with. That's monkey. That's birds. That's bee.
So far, so good.
And then monkey. We need wind. I hear wind. Oh, the wind just came across the screen and went this way. So I'm gonna go this way.
Darn.
So it seems a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna have to use his hair as an indicator.
This looks promising.
And the wind did go this way, but his hair is going this way, so I'm gonna go this way.
Drat. So far, so good.
Now, did that reset me so I don't have to do the dancing? Alright, I guess it's this way.
Oops. This looks promising.
Alright. So if it's not anything like that, let's see if we can use this. Like, maybe we have to look at this. It's pointing this way. Alright, good. So it was the wind dial that we needed to do.
Are those drawings supposed to represent the wind?
Like, so now flower, and then use the wind dial, then B, then use the wind dial, then the spin. Alright. So flower in the wishing well. And see, they're reusing things, and it's gonna really kind of suck if it turns out that we're doing more things in episode 2 on this island using the well and the altar and all of this. Because it's been played out enough now. And honestly, this puzzle probably should have been solved just using the weather vane and not the sound puzzle again.
This looks promising.
So now we're looking for the bee. And I think if I go this way, it becomes the monkey, so I need to go back this way. And yet, I end up in a completely different place. And so we can just be very cautious and look again. We need the wind dial and then the rotate, or maybe we have to even walk around the calendar.
I see.
And it puts you in a... Like, see now, I don't see, because then it changed the angle on you. Like...
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Like... So... I'm supposed to go this way, but the camera angle changing there was certainly not helpful.
So far, so good.
And let's see if we can now rotate this.
According to this, it's Sunday, the 12th of Manatee.
And apparently that worked. And it didn't really seem like that was ever doing that before. So it would really, really suck if that wasn't enough. But it was.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Someone's coming.
I never thought I'd have to come out here again. But it'll be worth a temporary fluctuation in Flotsam's wind to get my hands on Threepwood's hand. Hands on his hand. How troll.
So he was controlling the winds.
And what's behind that door?
And he was using a handle that he has to...
Maybe I can move the door by pushing on this giant crystal nose.
I imagine it would break off. Alright, well then... Let's see if the U-turn takes this off.
I don't think that a U-tube would be useful there.
YouTube. YouTube, does the YouTube work in the clamshell?
I don't think that a U-tube would be useful there.
Let's see if the nose works here.
I don't think a flower sconce would enhance the feng shui right here. Wow. I bet this thing would be really impressive if I knew what the heck all these inscriptions meant.
And is there anything else on the screen? Because I think we're gonna kind of leave.
Looks like I cut off the door's nose to spite its face.
Interesting. Now we have this nasal cavity.
I don't think a flower sconce would enhance the feng shui right here. I wonder if I can see anything on the other side. There's something interesting in there, but I can't tell what it is.
Let's go and take the weird door face.
Sometimes it's all I can do to save a little face.
See if we can now combine this with this. Nope. And unless I'm supposed to do something with this.
I don't think that a U-tube would be useful there.
We can try this here.
I don't need to see that in manatee vision.
And I don't see any reason why there would be anything else to do here. So now we should have a place, hopefully, that we can go to. Oh, please don't tell me. The giant doorway, good. The giant doorway is revealed, so we can come back this way. I would prefer if I could go back to the calendar before we leave, though. I imagine there's nothing to do. Yeah, either way you go, you end up back this way. Fine. Fair enough. And we'll start at the beach again. Incredibly slow. Come on. Speed it up. It was faster in the first game. So the winds have... he's changed them slightly. So we can... probably do nothing with the club. Probably do nothing with the printer. But we'll see.
It's locked.
With this face, would there be a reason to make it black?
I don't want to get ink all over that. Actually, I kind of do, but I don't think it'll help.
We could come over here. Maybe there's some form of matching trickery on this.
I hope the marquee doesn't mind that I've broken the face off his ancient manatee door thingy.
Well, if anything, it probably has fixed something. Because he's probably changed the winds, and that means I probably can now...
Free vowels! Get 'em while they're vowels!
So I'm thinking maybe I could shoot the cannon? Like, I know there's probably a level of conversation that could happen with him, but...
I've got a ship again. Now, if only these stupid winds would stop sucking, I could sail away and find Elaine.
I suppose we'll just go talk to this guy. Swelling pox vortex. Yeah, I bet what I'm gonna do is hit the... with the wind change, I'm gonna hit the...
Doc?
Oh, it's you. Unless you're here to volunteer
hit
your
the
arm to the
sea
advancement of science, I have nothing to say to
swordfish,
you.
and
For
then
now.
break the balcony. And then that's going to let me get this, and possibly this, and the thing off of him.
You know, there's other sick pirates infected with the same disease as my hand. Why don't you cut off their limbs?
Oh, I have. But your case is special somehow. I must have that hand.
How
Interesting.
about no?
We'll just see about that.
Why are you so interested in my hand anyway?
Because the disease that courses through it appears to be an entirely new life form, capable of animating and taking over dead tissues.
I don't
No
get
kidding.
why
That's so...
only
Wait, did you say
Guybrush
dead tissues?
is like only Guybrush's voice lines are echoey. That's the weird part. It clearly means that like one voice actor was in one place and another voice actor was in another place, and we've seen this in some other games too, but like your main character is not recorded in a soundproof area, or even slightly soundproof area.
My hand's not dead. It moves. Sometimes all by itself.
And that's what makes it so fascinating. A seemingly necrotic hand, persistently animating as though compelled by an outside force. Just imagine the possibilities.
Really weird puppet shows? What are you doing out here? Don't you have some mildly injured pirates to mangle?
I'm investigating these wondrously icky green clouds that have settled over Flotsam Island.
So that's a repeatable one.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Flotsam's winds?
What are you insinuating?
It occurs to me that the weird winds around here have been pretty good to you, giving you a steady supply of patience and all.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on, confess. You're the guy behind all these freaky winds, aren't you?
What an outrageous accusation! Do you have any proof? I thought not. Good day, sir. I said good day.
Alright. I suppose I could have more conversation with them.
Dr. DeSinge?
That's the Marquis de Singe to you, ruffian.
Let's see, I've got proof.
Does this look familiar?
Where do you find that?
It, fell off that creepy ancient door in the jungle.
An ancient door with a manatee head in the jungle? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure, but you might want to check it out someday. Looks like it could be pretty interesting, scientifically speaking. I'm heading back there now to break through the door with my piratey wiles. First, I'll need some dynamite. Then a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, and then some sort of rudimentary lathe.
He'll never open that door without my key. Still, I'd better follow him from a safe distance, just to make sure he doesn't upset my long-term plans.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so it appears that Monsieur Threepwood has found the Vicarian Port du Vent. Naughty little parrot boy.
What's
Hello?
that background noise?
Is anybody in there? How silly of me. Threepwood would never be clever enough to get through that door.
I am too clever enough to get through that door. Or at least make him think I am.
Okay, so maybe I need to put a picture of myself in there. But how could I make a facsimile of myself? Like, all the items I have, none of them have struck me as being capable of doing something like that.
Unicorns! Get your hand-blown glass unicorns!
Now, if with the wind changed, if I fire this cannon and it doesn't do anything different, I'm a little confused. And like, did the wind change at all, or what my next step would be? Let's see what happens.
Not again!
Do we have anything? Like, does this work on the
I don't think
tar
anything
barrel?
short of explosive force is going to open up that tar barrel. That's a tightly sealed barrel of tar, used for patching up cracks and hazing bosuns.
And quarters door is still not
I'll
going
sleep
to do
when I'm dead.
anything.
Or later tonight.
And main mast.
That's the main mast of the Screaming Narwhal. Or main tree.
But you can't go up it.
It's a detailed map of the entire Gulf of Melange. This thing will come in handy if I ever get off this Verschlingener Island. Yes, it's a rollicking pirate adventure for me. Just as soon as the winds start blowing away from the island.
So, we changed the winds, we just didn't change them in any way that would help us. So if the cannon will always fire here, then we need to put a YouTube on something here that we don't have yet. Because it seems like it goes right beyond this. What else can we do? I think we may just have to leave the area. Let's talk to Hemlock.
Hey there.
What do you want now?
I figured out your scroll.
Well, whoopee for you. What did you find?
A big statue that looks like someone playing a musical salamander.
That must be what those danged merfolks use to control the winds.
Merfolk?
You mentioned merfolk?
Aye, merfolk. Before Desange cut off my leg, I discovered that Flotsam Island was colonized by a hidden race of merfolk called the Vicalians, who'd grown tired of living under the sea and wanted to try living on land for a while.
And?
It didn't take. After a few hundred years, they went back to the oceans. Bunch of flibberty-gibbets, if you ask me.
Anything else you can tell me about those indecisive merfolk?
The Vicalians? Well, they had 1,000 different words for wind, but none for man or woman.
Exotic. So long.
Yeah, whatever.
Still want this flag,
Patchy.
but how could I get it? And we can't break this, right? Hey, we can break it.
Darn, I've broken the YouTube. I better get another.
So you can break the YouTube,
Alphabet sail!
but it didn't do anything.
I'm back.
Aye, so you are.
I'll take another one of your YouTubes, please.
What happened to the last one?
I, lost it.
Alright, here you go. Lucky for you, no one else seems all that interested in me YouTube offerings.
Thanks for chatting, but I got a wife and arch nemesis to return to.
Aye, who doesn't?
So, unless I'm supposed to do something with the unicorns,
I don't think that a YouTube would be useful there.
or something with this,
I don't think they'd be amused by my YouTube offering.
like, I'm confused. There's clearly works together, but
Darn, I've broken the YouTube. I better get another. I'm back.
Aye, so you are.
I'll take another one of your YouTubes, please.
What happened to the last one?
I, lost it.
same
Alright.
line of same joke,
I'll
same
let you
line
return
of
to your
dialogue.
fancy schmancy glass blowing.
Aye, and I'll let you return to being a pest.
Like, interesting problem we have now. Like, we're probably trying to just wait until the pirate hunter shows up, but there's clearly something we need to do. Maybe we need to go get the monkey.
Dr. DeSinge?
That's the Marquis de Singe to you, ruffian.
Bye.
Au revoir. Fun.
Yeah, maybe we can just go through the door.
Dr. DeSinge?
That's the Marquis de Singe to you, ruffian.
Interesting. Clicking
Bye.
on the door just
Au revoir.
starts the conversation
Good night.
again. And I don't even think we can, like,
Dr. DeSinge?
That's
We
the
can't
Marquis
do
de Saint
anything.
to you, ruffian.
so you can't go through the door, you can't get the monkey, you can't interact with anything.
What are you doing out here? Don't you have some mildly injured pirates to mangle?
I'm in this.
Bye.
Au revoir. For now.
Flyer with mask. No. And let's look at the mask.
I hope the Marquis doesn't mind that I've broken the face off his ancient manatee door thingy.
And unless we're supposed to cheese the mask or something. Or maybe use the locket with the mask. And we already know that the nose and this don't combine. And I don't see any reason why this would combine.
Polly, want a cracker? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate.
Oh yes, I forgot. The pirate repeats what I say. So now I know what to do. Sadly, we've run out of time, but at the very least, like, that little bit of a break of a couple of days playing this game had me completely forget that the parrot repeated what I said, even though it's a dead parrot. It would be pretty obvious if it was a live parrot that it would repeat whatever you say. In fact, the game probably would eventually even hint to me by having the parrot just out of nowhere say that. But it hadn't done that yet, and I was getting kind of desperate for next time. I was like, oh no, next time we're gonna wander around for 30 minutes and accomplish nothing. Which, good. Next time we won't wander around for 30 minutes accomplishing nothing. Hopefully, we'll probably only wander around for a few minutes and accomplish nothing. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.